In the night time, we are sleeping, but we are all afraid of big storms because then we might all die. There is water everywhere. We are in the middle.
In the Bay of Bengal, sea level is rising. Over the last 30 years, it has risen by 15 centimeters. This may seem an insignificant shift, but much of Bangladesh is a delta and very low-lying. With more frequent and fiercer storms, water surges can push this to a critical level. The higher waters are part of a growing climate crisis that is tearing the lives of Bangladeshis apart.
The environment in this place used to be so good. We had fish farms and we earned a lot of money from it. We used to think we could develop our village further. All the people were living in a good condition. Now there's nothing left. There is no communication. The roads have broken down. People live in the open during the strong sun, during the heavy rain and strong winds. The situation is very bad.
Embankments defending the remaining land must be constantly rebuilt daily during high tides. Water for drinking and bathing has become contaminated with seawater. Ongoing greenhouse gas emissions from human sources will go on warming the sea, causing thermal expansion. Combined with global ice melt, this could keep driving sea level up in Bangladesh. A 1 meter rise would displace 20 million people here. The future could see a rise of 2 meters. That would submerge 30% of the country.
The last 8 to 10 years, the water has been rising every year. In my whole life, I have never seen anything like this.
It's not just coastal Bangladesh that is affected. In the north of the country, runoff from the Himalayan glaciers is increasing as they melt. This is forcing people who live on the many chars or silt islands in this area to keep moving as their land is eroded, reforms further downstream and is eroded again. There is nowhere to run. The only option is to adapt as far as possible to these changing conditions to stay afloat. And in fact, using boats as bases for daily life is now a key adaptation tactic in Bangladesh. By moving schools and shops to boats, the rural poor keep their head above water. Bangladesh is now dealing with the kinds of situations we may all have to face if there is no action on climate change.